Wizards of the Coast done fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've met with this group since the big scandal.
Yeah. No, I think we have.
I think I don't remember
Because
what
it was still happening a
was.
month ago, and we met a month ago. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Most
I remember we
recent
all
World
talked
Chat. Most
about it
recent World
briefly.
Chat was a month ago. Yeah, so we've met since then.
Well, I don't think you, Raul, the three of you knew at the time, but I had 1 million views in January.
Mm-hmm.
1 million. That's crazy.
Yep.
Big numbers.
Very nice.
What I
Yeah.
can do about the lighting in here. Is that better?
I'll
Oh,
also
and what I
message
can do?
my lighting before we
Wait a sec.
start and say hi to chat. Yo, chat.
Yeah.
We have a message. Let's go.
Hello,
I
Klaus
honestly
Keller.
kind of like the quiet streams as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're definitely
We've
different.
had
Oh, yeah, that's better.
an uptick in even... Oh, it's 7. That's bigger than... Yeah, ever since OGL scandal, there's been, we've had 7 or 10 or 12 in chat instead of 2 or 3.
Yeah, and I really like smaller chats because then you can actually interact with chat and not because interacting with a 1,000-person chat is like trying to drink from a fire hose. It's hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm willing to proceed without... Oh, wait, I have to see how to balance things when there's one player missing. I'm going to send Nate an individual text.
Hey.
And Klaus Keller aus
excited.
Deutschland ist hier. From Germany.
Hello, hello.
What's your status? Yeah, I'm gonna look up how to rebalance an encounter if you have fewer than 5.
And the person we are missing is the other defender. So we have a party of 4.
Oh, yeah, you
one
do.
of each role. Yeah. So, but this does bring a concern with 4th edition, which is how does a party that has one of the roles drop out function? Because if you have 4 friends, you make a 4-man party.
Right, you lose
and
one.
one of the roles drops. How does that affect things? That's a... Because in a game like Pathfinder, you don't have as hard outline of you are primary damage, you are... And builds may do that still, but it isn't as hard box,
Yeah. I don't think 4E is anything like 5E, where the number of players causes you to use a different multiplier.
Yeah, I haven't even bothered to look at how 5e math does things.
That's funny because you
I just
you ran
use calculators.
campaigns up to high level.
Yes.
I mean, unlike 5th
I
edition,
just
4th
plugged in
edition
the
appears to have
calculator
been
because I wasn't bothered doing
designed.
the math, and then I ignore the results of the calculator. That's how I dealt with encounter balance in 5e.
Uh-huh.
Calculator to ignore calculator. And then
For this video I'm
above.
planning, I talk about how shadows are much more dangerous to high-level parties than Tarask.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
With Tarask, you can just fly, and then the entire fight's nullified.
Yeah. Building an encounter. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna continue talking amongst yourselves.
Yeah. In 5e, a level 1 fighter with a flying carpet, given enough time and arrows, can take down Tarask.
Yep.
That's
It's
how it is.
What level?
easily one
Did
of
you
the
say
games
what
ever.
level?
Level 1, given enough time and arrows, and a flying carpet, that's all they need.
Yeah.
And then there's also the meme of how a Tarask cannot damage a clay golem. Because the Tarask's attacks are not magical in 5e.
Were you ever part of the Cosmic Encounter ELO squad?
You're asking
Right.
Sean? Sean has not played it yet.
Or
He's gonna
no,
learn
no,
it.
Raul. Did you play Cosmic Encounter back in the day with us?
I did not.
I see. Because I remember there was like 10 people involved, Ron, but I forget who else it was besides like me, Xander, Nate, Nima.
Mhm.
I don't remember who else played often. And I know you're the only person besides me and Ronald who were around back then. This is some
Yeah.
real throwbacks. That's the thing, Ronald. I'm talking big talk about going hard in this Cosmic game, but I haven't played in like what 4 years. So.
Yeah. I think Sean will appreciate it. It was a precursor to. Apparently, it was a big. It was invented in the late 70s and did a number of things for the first time in board game history. And the people who designed Magic the Gathering took a number of ideas from it.
I know the people that design Magic took a lot of things from a lot of things.
All right, let's continue. I have not heard from Nate. And
Well, guess we're rocking with 4 today.
Yeah, we are. He's going to come
All
in
right.
late.
Yeah.
You know,
It rhymes, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you guys were going through the Crystal Cave, and you saw that as you approached this waterfall, the water seemed to become more solid. It was actually becoming slower. The water itself seemed to be traveling at a different rate of time, and you got past the waterfall into this room that had a trace of the 2 young people you were looking for, and then walked down a hall that looked like the sides were painted as a woodland.
Oh, look, was that Nate, perhaps?
Yeah.
That's Nate.
Yeah, we just had to complain, and then it was bound to arrive.
Oh yeah, he does arrive as soon as complaints start to happen.
Well, you know.
It's
Hi,
summer,
Nate.
surely.
He's muted, apparently. I also get to adjust my screen here.
Oh no. Oh?
Nate? Oh, I realize I don't have little icons for your characters. It's going to make it hard for viewers, current and future, to know who the hell is who. So I'm going to do something to that end. Continue to chat.
Move this there.
Oh, look, Nate's having connection issues.
Dynamic camera angle.
How fun.
If it was like a bingo,
Slide
Nate
this over
having
there.
connection issues would
and
be
then
one of
talk
the
there.
squares.
All right.
Oh yeah, that would be a bingo.
That puts half my face in darkness. I don't like that. With that.
No, it's mysterious. It's 5s.
Oh, you know what? True. I am nothing if not mysterious.
Especially like since your sweatshirt is, you know, that dual color thing going on.
Yeah, it's a yin yang made of cats.
Yep.
So there's another cat on the other side.
Get your Nethys style
What
swag.
is this?
True.
Discord's not working, says Nate. I don't know what to do with that info then. What should he do?
So there's a meme in the League of Legends community that if you close your window, it keeps the Wi-Fi in.
If he says Discord's not working...
We say closed window, we mean like physical window.
I mean the
Like-
physical windows of your house.
Yeah, you're letting the Wi-Fi out.
I'm asking him to reboot. Or use phone. Okay. Alright, why is technical issues gives me time. Yay! We are not a professional TV show like Critical Role. Yay!
Nope.
We don't have to worry about stuff like that.
And I could say that I have hot sauce on my desk for if I get thirsty.
Ugh.
Critical Role could never.
See, I made this joke earlier with Austin, and you didn't react when I made the joke then. So, you know, I had to make sure it
probably
gets known.
multitasking like I am now.
Probably.
Got to feed your craving for interaction.
Hey, so to give people an incentive to tune into live streams, I'll drop a tidbit about the future, which is that when I get to 25K and we're like 600 subscribers away, we're going to do a Pathfinder speed run. Woo! What is that, Sean?
Speedrun of what?
So basically, it is we put Ronald's GMing to the test, where I have come up with a theme that Ronald then needs to build, not having any clue what it is ahead of time. I have the thing that will eventually give me the theme made. I don't even know what the theme is yet. I'll figure that out later. But basically, we're going to come in with the high-level characters
Like level
that Ronald will have never
12
seen
or
before.
16.
Ronald doesn't even know the level of those characters, but we're going to come in with high-level characters and a theme and say, okay, Ronald, build an encounter.
And the idea is, and I'm going to use the official Foundry Bestiary token pack, and they've agreed to do a free giveaway. It's supposed to feature how actually Pathfinder is not this onerous, like, burdensome system. You can actually play it pretty briskly.
Easiest time I've ever had GMing any game ever.
See, here's a dog.
Is how I feel. And I've been
What
playing
systems have you
games
played?
for quite a while.
You played 3rd edition.
There's a dog.
Yep. Of like D&D, and I include Pathfinder 1 in that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, of any D&D style game, easiest time I've ever had GMing.
I believe it.
I can say that in terms of, like,
Oh wait, Nate's kind of
games
here
with
now.
a lot of rules, Pathfinder 2 is probably the easiest to run out of the ones that I played too.
Could someone type something to Nate just to see if he's able to just poke him? Oh, he's logged out. He's logged out of this call, but just to see if we can establish contact.
I'll see if I can establish.
Just text him.
Is all of Discord broken?
Yeah, but
question
I
mark.
don't know if other
send.
people know his phone number.
I have his phone number in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go see if I can message him there. Because we never texted before, I'm gonna introduce myself. Sean is all of Discord broken.
Pictures.
Or just call. Critical Role would never. Okay, well, I got a wave back on Discord, so something works in Discord. I think text DM still works, so there is not complete Wi-Fi breaking.
Okay, it's not a Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah.
It could be a bitrate issue, but
After today, you should be level 2, you guys.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
What is it? People get another utility power. I think that's it. And all your stats go up by 1.
Yep. This is why I play these games, because, I get to level things up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you in any other RPG groups, Raul, these days?
At the moment, it's been a while. First semester, senior year, is a bit of a time sink in a lot of ways.
Yeah, you're still busy.
Yeah, and then this semester, robotics, we're fully in the on season. A lot of stuff.
Did Xander do that? Raul does not know Xander, but he's kind of in our circle. Xander, do you do robotics? He did.
Yeah, he was on it for a year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of heard you, Nate.
We hear.
Mystical.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
It's at 80% charge. I
Oh,
can't
that's
charge
promising.
it well. I have headphones in because
Headphone jacks were deemed optional.
yeah.
Yes, wires are apparently now solely the domain of plebeians. I say with my
Ooh.
Okay.
Very good.
There.
Yay.
I'm also a wire person.
Yep.
It's hard for me to put that up to the camera without like changing my entire body position. I'm not willing to do that for one joke.
Yeah. See, the
Yeah.
thing is, I kind of cycle through headphones. Headphones break very frequently when I'm using them. So
I believe it.
I prefer for my headphones to be like like $10 that I get at Safeway, so as opposed to something expensive where if it breaks, I lose something significant. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
I can't really. As far as I can tell, there's no actual difference in sound quality. It's just not very.
You're not an audiophile. All right. So I was getting people caught up. The party had was starting to walk beyond the crystal cave. Hey, that's a reference to the name of this adventure.
You said the word!
OMG.
Yeah. These were the words, actually.
Points of celebration.
You heard tiny voices rhyming, the sound of someone weeping, and the far away crashing of waves, and the scent of salt air. We're all ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
As you proceed forward, the sound of, well, hold on. The woodland fresco.
Why am I bloodied?
Oh, because you got hit or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys do short rest stuff?
Oh, you know what? I think he was he was having power issues when that happened.
All right. Why don't you do
Yeah.
just do that on your own, Nuance, Nate. The woodland
You mean
fresco.
like do a healing surge?
Yeah. The woodland fresco continues on the cave walls. But as you travel farther, rock formations, like actual wooden trunks, gradually replace the ones in the fresco. The space between the trunk-like rocks glows like sunlight under the trees. Suddenly, the cave disappears in the midst of an idyllic woodland like that painted upon the cave walls. Tall trees thrive on all sides of you, and beams of warm sunlight penetrate the canopy above. A worn path runs alongside the same sparkling stream that was in the cave. You stand at the center of a wide circle of toadstools. Behind you, the path follows a twisting corridor of trees toward the sound of crashing waves. Ahead of you, you hear voices and someone weeping.
So the cave has disappeared around us?
Yeah.
We're like, okay.
It seems to have turned
Okay.
into these natural surroundings.
Huh. Is it like,
I say we approach warily.
yes, I move in the direction of the plot.
I move in the direction of the people weeping, because that sounds like the direction we should be going.
These encounters, D&D encounters, tend to be like that.
Yeah.
I walk towards the plot. Hey, everyone, do Arcana checks.
I
Ooh.
ignore.
I have a +0.
ignore a muffled scream from the audience telling us to not go there. It's a trap.
That's 5.
You see, it's our horror movie, and we get to be the protagonist.
Exactly. Arcana's hell over here. Look at that clean 5.
Ooh.
Good rolls. Good rolls.
Those who rolled a
Ooh.
12 or higher by now, you
That's perception.
recognize...
That's not Arcana.
Oh yeah, it is
Well,
perception.
It was a natural 19.
But
You rolled a
the
19.
D20
Nate
roll
cheated,
counts.
Nate cheated.
Ronald's rules of rolling, the D20 roll counts.
Yep.
The toadstool ring is, you recognize it as a fairy ring, commonly found at fey crossings that lead from the material plane to the fey wild.
Oh, so we
Cross.
just went through some kind of portal. That's what happened.
So there were two directions that were hinted at. There was behind you, towards the sound of crashing waves, or in front of you, towards the sound of weeping.
Weeping 100%.
We're going
Absolutely.
towards the weeping.
Alonso agrees. Clearly, somebody needs help. Or it's a trap,
Or
and we should
it's
take
a
care
trap.
of whoever is setting this trap.
Right.
Exactly.
Either way, we must
If you're looking for the
engage.
plot, it absolutely, right? The sounds become louder as you move down the path toward a small clearing. There, an elf maiden sits in a patch of clover, sobbing into her hands. And I have a picture. Yeah. Dancing and singing around her are...
Dancing on her?
Huh?
They're dancing on her? Sorry, I got
Around
surprised.
her. Around her. There are several short gnome-like creatures that have pale skin and red hair, as well as green hats and coats. They appear to be trying to console her, calling her Carowin. She wears a garb of a Sildane warden, the elf village that some of you hail from. She reveals her face and you recognize Juliana. She is the young woman who went missing. But this woman's hair is black instead of brown. So, people who want to identify what these
Wacky.
creatures are can do Arcana rolls.
Leprechaun?
They are
Are
I'm
laughing.
there?
going to try and do the Arcana.
I will also attempt to identify these leprechauns.
Okay.
All right, Barkwood got a
Ah,
19.
good roll.
Okay. Barkwood and will be determined. You do recognize them as leprechauns, who are rumored to be descended from gnomes. They are shorter than gnomes, and they thrive on mischief and have wondrous magical powers. They usually dwell near places where wishes and gold are close at hand. Ha 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 ha, they're saying. Oh, don't be sad. Carowin, Carowin.
Okay. Why are they calling her Carowin instead of Juliana or whatever?
That is a mystery.
Okay. I'd say we should approach. Maybe.
I am going to just begin cautiously walking towards them, shield out but weapon stowed.
All right. Those... Nate said the group approach? What does
Yeah,
the rest
I
of the
think
group want to do?
If one person's coming forward, we're all.
Okay.
I want to
Otherwise,
empty my
Unless somebody wants to
bag.
sneak ahead and then get caught out.
So you're not trying to look like you're doing any funny business. And what was Zach saying?
Oh, I'd like to dump out my sack and get it ready to stow one of these gremlins in. I say, Wendig will never believe this.
Oh yeah, you left Wendig behind.
Yeah.
Juliana notices your
Oh my
approach
God.
and stands up.
Isn't that what we were actually
Huh?
looking for? What he was actually looking for?
Your
Never mind,
sound's
never mind,
breaking
never
up a little. It's okay. She wipes away her tears and says, she looks around. Hi, I hope you're friends.
Yeah,
Are you-
We're
friendly.
friends.
Where are we? She says.
We're
I was
Behind
about to
the-
ask you the same thing.
Now, are any of you from Sildane Forest?
We went.
Actually, I'm asking. The GM's asking.
Maybe I forget what I wrote in my backstory. Do you have it down
It's so
somewhere?
Oh. It's one
I
of the
think I said that I
backgrounds
was from
we chose.
Sildane Forest. I could justify my use of axes. I think that was what I did.
It's always about mechanics for you, Sean.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I know
remember
someone was
I
from
was a-
Sildane. I remember thinking everyone.
I picked Crystal Burger, so not definitely not me.
You're for yeah.
Yeah,
You're
no,
from the human
I'm
town.
Woodwood, the dwarf lumberjack. I remember that.
I
All
think
right,
I
not
might be
hearing
from it.
Ah.
I
Wait.
think because I'm Eladrin, and I thought it would make sense to be from there.
You're right,
but if
you're
that
right.
Doesn't sound right.
Yeah. All right. Well, she
Yeah.
she locks eyes with you, and kind of her body language. She kind of gets closer to you. She just seems completely disoriented, and she's just happy to see a familiar face. She says.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. I see you found some creatures for us to bring home.
The creatures look at you and say, Why are you talking with Carowin? We're talking with her and having lots of fun.
I want to talk with you too. Can you talk?
Ask if she knows why they're calling her Carowin.
Yeah, why are they calling you that, Juliana? I never called you that.
I don't
back
know.
home.
Everyone here calls me Carowin. Wait, what? Hold on.
Oh, it's not.
Actually, I take that back. I say this. She says this. Everyone here calls me Carowin. That's my name.
Oh. Are you sure
yeah,
you
it
don't
was
remember
pretty
any
bad.
other names you could have gone by?
Well, you know what? I don't... Now that you say that...
Further.
She looks more confused than before.
Some strange fey magic is afoot.
Fae.
Do you
Yes,
remember
the
how you got
Fae.
here? Remember how you got here?
How I got here, I'm trying to remember. I left another forest last night through this frightening cave. I was with a man. Porfirio, she says. With a...
Yo.
And she looks around. Porfirio, where are you? But that was last night, I think. I've slept since then, I believe, and I've had such terrible dreams.
Tell her, Carolyn, you're not going to believe this, but you've been in this cave for 40 years.
You want to do a bluff check?
Yeah, alright. Let's see.
Alonso will be visibly giving us like a look at this.
I poorly
What
tried
does
to
not
tell her that
correct?
you've been there.
We'll also have a cocked eyebrow at that one.
She kind of looks at you in shock, and then she laughs and she says, you tell jokes too.
Yeah, I'm related to these little gremlins. We're friends.
You and them? She's looking back and forth, and she says, I've known you, though. You're from Sildane Forest, aren't you?
Yeah, but you can have friends from out of town.
And the little leprechauns are laughing. And they're walking up to... They're walking up to Nate and trying to grab Nate's hands, wanting to dance. Let's frolic. Let's have fun.
I say this is no time for frolicking. We have work to do. And I slap their hands out.
My God!
Yeah.
You're no good. We're always bored here in the wood. At least
Where's
the lady
Wendig
didn't
when you
hit
need
us.
Well, we can have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
Well, we can help her get more accurate.
Let's talk. Yeah.
Well, she says she's Carwin, but she looks like Juliana to Zach.
Say Juliana
maybe
or
it's
Carolyn.
a twin thing. Maybe it's a long lost twin.
She remembers where she's from, though. So,
And she remembers the person
from her village. Yeah,
the fella.
Yeah, the dude. You also notice that one of her
be.
eyes is green and the other is blue, Zach.
Oh my God, she has heterochromia.
You normally know her as having green eyes.
I tell
We know
everyone
the eye
what
color
I've
of her
noticed,
boyfriend.
and I say something's going on with her. I think maybe she has another personality inside of her.
Someone else inside of me, she looks horrified.
Or maybe the fairy realm full of leprechauns or whatever is doing magic on her.
Yeah, Alonso will ask pointedly to these creatures, and he'll say, "Are you bewitching this woman in some way?"
Oh, absolutely not. There's others who are bewitching her. Ha
Oh,
Tell us who. Who is it? Who is responsible?
Oh,
Hey,
Carowin starts
yeah.
crying to say, these little folk here told me that there are two powerful beings now in the forest, representing the Archfey. One is a warrior giant, Ragnar, who camps on this side of the island, and for some reason he has forsworn his alliance with a dryad witch named Uma, who's over to the east. The leprechauns are pointing that way. I was hoping one
Right.
of those beings might help me or wake me. Maybe you'll take me? These leprechauns, they either can't or won't.
Well,
We
leprechauns,
won't.
which is it?
Yeah, let's
Is it?
go to
Oh,
these.
okay. Well, I was about to ask which,
Let's go
but
to
sure.
these.
All right, they're talking to Raoul now. The leprechauns saying, "We're bored. Tell us a story." They say to trying to remember your names.
I could tell the story of the time some weird leprechaun creatures were annoying me, so I beat them up. Or you could tell me the story of should we go to the witch or the giant first if we want to, advance the plot. I don't say that like that.
Well, you're a grumpy person too. So we won't tell you what to do. They cross their arms.
So I'm gonna see these leprechauns, and I'm gonna start just like singing an old work song for working as a lumberjack.
All right, you want to do a skill check?
So I should let you know, he does not know how to sing in key without others joining in.
All right.
I'll join in.
Does
I'll
he have
join.
any lumberjack experience? Is that in his background?
He is a lumberjack by trade.
All right,
yeah.
I'll give you a +2.
Okay, so in that case, what do you say? There's no like performance skill, so what do you say? It's just diplomacy.
Sure. Or history.
Okay, cool. Then I have a situation bonus +2 because it's based on my background and fail.
Oh.
I have -1 charisma.
All right. They say, people from the other side are such a bore. They hardly
you
have
think
any
I'm
stories, songs, or decent lore. Carowin says that
seems
they
like it
annoy
is
her very
right.
much.
Well, if it's lore you want, I'm then going to start rattling off different types of trees at them.
They look at you enraptured. Tell us about the trees in your
They start
world, in your
screaming,
strange
"Oh, redwood,
world.
birch."
And so I'm going to like talk about the different properties of the wood and how we like make things out of them and the ways in which you have to cut down a forest in order to have it regrow in the cycle.
Oh, you don't just cut everything. All right.
I'm going to make a... Is there a skill check involved, or...?
If you... Sure. How about nature?
Sure, and do I get the situational bonus?
Sure.
Cool.
All right. Ha, they started laughing and they start to run off into the trees and say, I am in one of those trees that he just mentioned. Ha ha ha, this is mine. Ha ha ha. And then they start to claim various trees in the area. And Carowin shakes her head and says, wherever you go, I'll go.
All right. So witch or giant? How are we feeling?
I feel like the witch will be more reasonable. Let's talk to the witch.
Yeah. Seems rational. All right. You said the witch was up to the east, right?
Well, suddenly there's a sound. And the leprechauns jump out of the trees and scatter. A woman in gray robes steps out from behind a pile of boulders. Half of her face is the withered countenance of a crone, and the other is beautiful and resembles Juliana. Thought you could escape me, Carowin! Ha! Not even death can protect you from my magic! Now come, for we have a task to complete! She casts her hand in a wide arc, and suddenly Juliana stands transfixed, her eyes distant and unseeing. And you, she says, pointing to the party, stand away from my prize or pay the price. Do not think to meddle in affairs not your own. And I think I have
it's fight time.
I think it is.
Oh, I want to talk to her.
Well, here we go. This is her. Who is she? You know, the I have to say, the story of this adventure confuses me very much. So maybe you are as. I think the more you find out, the more confused you get. Actually,
This feels like we're tripping on something. Like, you know, the substances
Yeah.
are involved in
It's
this
a Fey adventure.
particular
I think that's intended.
Yeah,
I
that'd
From the
be
think
moment,
that's pretty-
from the moment time started being timey-wimey with the water.
Yeah, I think that's a fair observation. Hold on, let me see if I can. I can't do the zoom thing that I normally can do. Hold on.
I should never have smoked that shit. Now I wound up in the woods fighting an evil witch alongside some leprechauns. This is not the resolution I was expecting, given the premise of this adventure. I'm going to be upfront about that.
All right, how do we?
So I thought it was going to take a second to get to the switch, but here she is.
There could have been anything beyond the Crystal Cavern.
Yeah,
including
you'll never
a Fey
know.
adventure.
In another cavern.
Man, damn it, Sean! I was going to say that.
Okay.
So mean to me. You stole my joke.
All right. Also, one of the leprechauns looks transfixed as well. This one right here.
No!
Okay.
Did
Roll
you get mind
initiative.
controlled? All right.
I think so.
Gonna have to something clever one-liner about pots of gold and beating up a leprechaun. I don't know how to structure that joke. It's just not coming to me.
Damn, dude, with the nat 1.
Okay, will be determined.
Wow, another nat one.
I don't see any of the enemies in initiative.
True!
Sean, what? Oh yeah, because I hide them now. That's tis my practice
Oh.
nowadays. Sean, naturalistic WotC writing. Are talking about how
I was talking about
Railroady
the
it is.
NPC dialogue. I could tell when you were reading from the WotC script versus
oh
because
Yeah.
the WotC script is very
bog standard.
Okay. So
Oh man, oh sorry. Is this so? Every time Foundry updates, I have to check left click to release objects. Is that the deal? Okay, gotta go into settings if you want that freedom again. Okay, go ahead, Raoul.
all right. Those leprechauns right there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
and
I
there's
have-
these little buggers. To me, my dark little soldiers, by the power of this island, I curse you to remain until I can deal with you. By the power of this island, I bind you to aid me. And
So what?
the leprechaun's eyes glaze over, and these little blue folks.
Oh, those are the guys we
Cover
saw in the
right.
town, huh?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So I have 7 squares of move, I believe, because
Nice.
I'm an elf and I'm just built different. So what that means is I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Mhm.
and walk right up to this this witch lady,
Mhm.
and my enemy leader's senses are tingling, so I'm going to use an encounter power.
Cool.
This is Torturous Strike.
Ooh.
So this does is Dex versus AC. It's going to deal 2 dice plus Dex mod plus Strength mod. I don't have con advantage, so no sneak attack, but whatever. I'll survive.
Hey, there is. Oh, but I think it's
Okay.
a standard action to feint in 4E.
Hmm.
One thing I miss about 2E.
Yeah.
Pathfinder.
Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I've got any particular bonuses going on here. let's rock with the attack roll. Am I
Alright.
rocking with the 17? I'm rocking with the 17.
Ow! As the blade enters her side.
Alright, let's do damage. Pretty sure this is gonna be... I think this should calculate right. It should be 2d4 plus 7, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's roll it. I think I have it set up right.
Ooh, 14 damage.
2d4 plus 7 for 14.
Alright, she seems like a very tough foe.
Well, it's a good thing I stabbed her then. And that'll be my turn.
She is... Is this in her thing? Visions of Desire.
Oh. Swear to God, if you mind control me. Oh,
Alright.
right.
Everybody in this area...
Ha 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 ha.
she is going to make a...
Wait, this is an at will power? Oh boy. I don't like at will AoE.
She
You should-
gestures forcefully, and the air around her fills with vibrations and tendrils of shadow, and nightmare forms begin to take shape. Again, Steward, here is an attack roll.
Oh. Oh.
Versus your will defense.
I'm hit.
Yeah, and what happens is you take this amount of psychic damage. This is what's going to apply to everybody. Ooh, ouch.
Ah,
21.
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh my god.
2d8? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, 2d8
And she
plus
slides
6. That's many.
you 4 squares towards the burst's origin square. So...
And
Alright.
Just move to the
does she roll
left.
separate attack
Oh,
against
so-
all of us, or
Yeah, it's a burst 2 within 10. Yeah, and then now Alonzo versus Alonzo.
Wait, sorry. Is this Visions of Desire thing? Or is this a different power?
Visions of Desire.
That's an at will power.
That'll hit. I mean, it also says
No,
target
no.
one creature, so that card's probably not correct.
I didn't enter everything. I
Okay,
just put in
okay.
the name.
Gotcha. Alright, I
Alright.
was really worried because I was like, oh.
Alonzo takes 21.
If this 20 plus damage dealing thing was that will, I just brought it in counter card, I go 13.
Not against Nuance.
Well done, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, good dodge.
17
this.
versus Will? Barkwood?
hits by 5?
Okay. By 5, damn.
Yeah, I have a low will save and a low reflex. My Gordon AC is incredible though, so that's good. But
I think what happens is she shows you something desirous. So I don't know. I guess something tricksy.
I think that it would, for me, be a massive
There's a
dark oak.
there's a theory in turn-based combat that you're not actually getting hit when in terms of your hit points going down. It's more like your resolve going away, like as your you know, as you're getting tired and you're breaking down.
Yeah, hit points are your ability to continue
so
fighting.
mental
They're not
damage
meat.
would be
They're not meat
Kind of
points.
like you're losing the will for it.
Uh-huh. And with a wave of her hand, in a stiff grin, she separates into 5 wisps of dark mist, and these wisps encircle Juliana, who starts to disappear. Juliana awakens from her trance and struggles against the misty tendrils. She cries out and claws at the mists, ripping some of the tendrils away and casting them to the ground. So they have both disappeared.
Okay.
Yep, that's her. Barkwood.
it.
So
Well, she's not the only foe.
Are you saying if we could have theoretically won initiative and dramatically altered the plan by
Well, yeah,
but
it
somehow
didn't happen.
managing to subdue her before he did that?
Or spreading out.
yeah. But anyway,
But, you know, that's initiative.
I am thinking here. I am pretty sure I'm going to want to Dwarven Resilience here.
Ah, that's the minor action second wind?
Minor action, second wind.
Nice.
There we go. It's used. And then I'm going to use my minor, or well, my movement to be a minor, to then draw a throwing hammer, to then throw a throwing hammer at. I want to say. And the leprechaun's eyes glazed over, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna knock some sense into you, laddie! And I'm gonna throw my hammer.
Okay.
This is just going to be, I think, a basic attack. And I get to use strength, so I'm just gonna roll the basic attack melee, because he's within reach. Like so.
Ah. When something is in the way, I don't think that affects AC, am I right? I did not see that in my quick review of my 4E crib sheet. I'm looking. Target has cover, -2. And cover consists of... I think this... But is cover granted by your allies? I don't think it is in 4E. I'm trying to just getting different systems mixed up in my head. Cover. Creatures in cover. Your allies never grant cover to your enemies. That's a hit.
Oh! Do I do damage or is it minion?
You do damage. That is 9.
That was
damage.
battle axe damage, but my throwing hammer is like D8, so it wouldn't have been that different.
Does the roll still... Is it still valid?
The roll
Is
would
it a
still be legal.
die roll?
It is a legal die roll.
Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out if you could do immediate actions before your first turn. Huh. Chat. This is why chat is wonderful and will help me. Immediate actions. Triggered action types.
Since that's just once per another combatant's turn. Once per round. So it's per round thing, not when they get their next turn thing. So he'd have his one for the round right now.
Oh, yeah, you can only take one immediate action per round.
And this is round 1, so this would be his thing for round 1.
If you have not taken an immediate action since the end of your last turn, you can take one when a trigger allows you to.
Oh.
Okay. So, I think it can, and it disappears. That's its immediate reaction.
That, action
Yeah, I saw
minor,
that
minor,
little
so
floating.
we're good.
So that little floating plus invisible, and that's threatening.
I'm gonna end turn.
Alright. It, Well,
Right, it's huge.
this is weird. An illusion. I totally gave it away. Why did I say that? But you have no choice here. There appears to be a leprechaun appearing right next to you, but you have to make an attack against it. Steward. You must make an opportunity attack. Yes. This is its false presence ability.
Oh boy. That's a...
I don't wield any melee or ranged weapons, so should I just try to punch it?
Yeah. Strength versus AC.
You may not use this power as you do not have the proper weapon equipped, it says.
Roll a d20, and we're going to add your -1 for strength.
Illusion.
Oh, okay. You feel lancing pain in your mind. You're taking 10 ongoing psychic damage now.
Knocked out.
It's at the start of your turn. Oh, your turn's about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, you're about to be knocked out then.
Wait, I was supposed to hit the illusion? It would have been better to hit it? I'm surprised it's not better to miss.
It's weird, and you know, it doesn't give any flavor text at all whatsoever. If you succeed at hitting it, you take 10 psychic damage. If you fail, you take 10 ongoing psychic damage. I don't know how to justify that. Here's one little hole in the system here. False presence. Yes. All we can say it's tricksy. And maybe it's telling you a joke that really is painful. It's like super cringe.
Got it.
You want to hear something funny? Tree! Boop.
Alright, you're at -9, which we do track in this system. But it's not letting me track it. We will remember that. He needs healing. I forget the death and dying rules, but if he ever goes to -11, he dies.
I'm close.
Yeah. Juliana is not here. Next is we have the slashers.
Do I make a save or anything?
I don't think on the turn... Your ongoing damage was at the start of your turn. I don't think you would make a save at the start of your turn, on that same turn.
Okay, but no death saving throws either.
That's what I meant to say, death saving throws. I don't think you do.
Okay.
Oh dear. So, 1. Alright. This is, Zyvort Slasher is gonna throw a dagger at Nuance.
Oh no!
Yes. $17. That's probably not going to hit your AC.
My AC is 19. So you
My AC is 20.
Oh my god, you're troll. This is the trolling Nate character.
Yes. You're starting to understand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this slasher with a short sword is going to go in and try to stab Will Be Determined.
Don't worry, Nate's actually good against hordes of enemies. I'm not. So that's where the distinction's made.
Here's a hit. And damage. 9 damage. And you know what? I did not understand its ability correctly last time. Check this out.
Oh no. I don't like checking things out.
Shadow Step. When an enemy adjacent to it is hit. No, the other one. I mixed these up. Cunning Step.
Oh, so wait, so one thing has an ability that teleports when it hits other things. And
it has both
this
abilities.
This one is an ability. Oh my god.
This one shifts a square when an enemy is struck by an attack. It could be its own attack, so it's a way to kind of get away from you. Alright.
There we go, okay.
Magnificent Zyvort Slasher. Oh. Kind of wants to stab you too.
So rude.
Ah, that's a miss. Okay, Alonzo.
Stay mad.
All right, first up, I am going to scream at Stewart until they get up with a majestic word.
Oh.
Wake up! Now's not the time to fall asleep in Fade Lands. And he gets to do a healing surge and gain an extra 4 from the surge.
Got that, Zach?
Think so.
And that's a minor action?
Yes.
And you get to do
I forget, is movement its own thing?
Movement is like
That's
your
the middle
medium action, basically.
So standard? No, no. So
No, standard
there's standard
biggest.
move minor. There we
Yeah.
go. Sorted. Okay, let's see.
This is a precursor to healing word, but it's in an action system that actually makes sense.
Alright, let's start moving this direction.
So I add 4 to my roll.
Yes.
So you do your healing surge value of 5 and then add an extra 4, so 9.
Ooh, 5. You are squishy. Cool.
Well, you're
Already.
at negative 11, so now you're just at negative
right.
2, right?
No, I'm at exactly 0 now.
No,
aren't I?
he
'Cause
goes
I
back
gained-
to either 0 or 1 before getting healed. I think it goes back to 0.
Okay, yeah, right.
Nice. Okay, so I'm at 9 now, I guess. I'm on my feet, thank you.
Yeah.
And you can also get slid 1 square.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh,
What's
I'll
that
slide
mean?
him. I'm picking up and grabbing him and tossing him out of the way while yelling at him to get up. So I'll slide him, away from enemies so that he's not right up in the front.
Okay, and you will be prone, Zach.
Sound good.
Okay, and
Alright,
standard
so-
action, Alonzo.
Yeah, I think I might second wind here because I similarly am missing a whole lot of hit points.
Yeah. And Barkwood, you should have second wind modifiers. It's supposed to give you +2 to all your defenses.
Yeah, but like, nothing's attacking me right now, and I don't
okay.
know how to do the macro, so I'm just not going to worry about it.
Okay. Alright, and Alonzo will remember that too. I'm applying healing. Okay. Alright, Nuance.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I see a potential flanking opportunity. Can I get there? Can I get over here in time?
It's 7 squares.
There is
What's
an
your move
action that all characters have access to move a little faster.
Okay. I'd like to do that so I can flank with this guy.
Maybe chat will help. They know the rules better than I do. See, this is an interactive experience, folks. Charge.
It's actions
Let me
for
look up
D4.
charge. Charge is a standard action. You move your speed as part of the charge and make a melee basic attack. You must move at least 2... Wait, hold on. Run is a move action. Move up to your speed +2. Ooh,
Okay,
but you have
so I do that.
-5 to attack rolls until the start of your next turn, and you grant combat
Minus-
advantage.
Oh. Well, that's bad.
You could always just convert your standard action into another move action, but like that's also bad.
Yeah. Oh, I have thrown weapon, I guess. I have
Yeah.
a throw thing. So I'm going to move here. Actually, hang on a second. What's the range of this thing? Inventory. It says range 5/10. I guess that means the first range entry is 5 squares.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I move there, and then can I throw my hammer at it, or do I need to like take it out? Okay.
Well, it's a minor action.
It's
so
a minor
sure.
action to pull it out, but you have minor action.
Whoosh! Get hammer.
Do you normally hold two things though, Nate?
Oh god.
You can release something for free.
I think we mentioned that we didn't have our weapons out though.
We talked about how we didn't have our weapons when we were approaching the leprechauns.
Well, you just drop it. I just want to know if.
I don't want to drop my warhammer. I want to just.
Don't you have a shield?
I have a shield. It says I have a shield. I'd rather just like not have had the warhammer out and then.
All right, so we're gonna say you guys don't have your weapons out. Normally?
I seem to remember we've had this conversation many times in the past.
It was just because the leprechauns. The fight happened immediately.
Oh yeah, the leprechauns. I understand now. Yes.
Yes. Because we did not have weapons out when talking to the leprechauns.
Throw.
Okay. That's not it.
You have a ranged basic heavy thrown on your sheet that you may use.
Yep.
Ooh. That will not hit its AC.
Very sad.
Okay. Will.
Alrighty then. Looks like I've got a funky little blue guy up over around here. Remind me, for attacks opportunity, if I move within a creature space, does that trigger?
Yes.
And shift
It's 5 foot
is...
step or shift. Yep, that's what it's
Yep.
called.
Alright. I don't really have a good way to get combat advantage here, do I? Alonzo is not within flanking range.
You can delay.
That's a good point, actually.
If you delay, I have been measuring this perpetually.
Okay, yeah, I'll delay.
I don't actually know. I'm 5 square move speed, so I need to get to here. But then you can then move and then...
Yeah, then I can shift and attack.
Yes. You understand perfectly. Cool.
It doesn't let me drag you into the different initiative spot, which is annoying.
Oh,
I know there's a module that has to be enabled to allow the dragging.
Oh yeah. It used to be required for Pathfinder, but not anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, combat enhancements. Okay, Barkwood. I need to turn that on.
So,
Barkwood.
Here's a fun fact. I can move 5 tiles with move action. There's where I end my movement. That's all my movement.
Mm-hmm.
I can minor to pull out an axe, or, well, pull out my big axe, and then try and hit this thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's called the 3-action economy, and I'm going to figure out which of my powers I'm going to use to hit this thing. There are 2 things near me.
I concluded in my 3-action economy video that 4E's action system is the 3-action economy in embryo.
Mm-hmm. I think I am going to, I'm just gonna go for Tide of Iron. I don't know if I'm actually gonna want to shove it, but... No, it's just gonna be a basic attack. I'm thinking...
Hit his ass.
Kick its ass.
Attack. No other bonuses.
That's a hit!
Because we're not playing Pathfinder, there are no crits for just rolling high.
Right. Ooh, there is high damage.
I should mention that axes and hammers and such have higher damage rolls than swords, but less accuracy. Which is relevant if your class that values hitting things versus doing damage.
Alright, and it teleports here.
Alright. I think that I might actually... I don't know how this gets resolved, but from Fighter, when I hit something, I think it's under... Yeah, I have fighter challenge, so I then mark them for attempting an attack.
Oh, I see. I don't have an icon, but at least floating over him it says bloodied.
J2 shifts, make attacks that not include you as a target. You may make a basic melee strike against that target as part of an immediate interrupt. So, do I get that strike?
Hold on. One thing first is, Alonzo, you made something bloodied, so you get temporary hit points.
Yes, Alonso is granting you... It's my thing that I have to dig out. Virtue of Valor. As a free action, I am granting you 1 + 4, 5 temp hit points.
There.
Use them well.
All right, and it gets marked by Sean.
Mm-hmm. And this is when I'm attacking, regardless if it hit or miss, so it was marked, and then it moved, right? Even if it's shift or teleport, I still get this attack.
Yep. I think so.
If a marked enemy that is adjacent to you shifts, this is not a shift, though.
Oh, it's not a shift?
It's a teleport. Yeah.
Yeah, shifts are attacks that doesn't include you.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it's there.
Okay. Will.
Alright. Yep, I'm jumping back in here. Yeah. If I go out,
Yep.
Yep, I think Sean's marked that path for me. Imagine I'm following that path.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that. I now have combat advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Sword. Here is a 3-post strike. So if it attacks me before the start of my next turn, I can try and hit it. But here's an attack.
Hit it.
Yep. So, yeah. Hopefully it tries to attack me.
If it tries to attack me, it's not going to hit.
Yep. Aw. That's a 12.
Did you include combat advantage?
Oh, combat advantage. I did not, so 14.
14's not enough. Versus AC? Yeah, not enough.
Cool.
Mm.
That's my turn, I guess.
Okay, effervescent leprechaun is going to there's an image of it here now, and Alonzo, you have to make an attack against it.
Alright, melee basic?
Yep.
Alrighty. I'm not very good at those.
Mm-hmm.
If it don't have a power... Alright, here we go. Whoop.
Alright, good. You only take 10 damage immediately. Hey, I realized...
Yeah, that's all.
I realized that Stewart should have gotten a saving throw at the end of his turn before.
Ooh.
Because it was ongoing damage and it might end.
Okay, I will make a saving throw then.
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, no. And you know what? I'm sorry, Alonzo. I'm wasting your good luck. I'm realizing it wants to disappear. That's what it wants to do. That's what it really wants to do. I'm now reading stuff. So you get 10 health back. Okay.
I will gladly trade that die roll for 10 health.
So now it's okay to say that you can waste luck with the dice.
I know Nate can slip these things differently. So Steward, oh no, Steward's gonna get damaged again. This ongoing damage.
I think I'm gonna be back unconscious.
Yeah. All right,
I
make a
think I
saving
enjoy
throw.
Fighter in this system.
Ah, okay. No more ongoing psychic damage, at least. Okay.
Before I fall back asleep, I say, Alonzo, the ground is calling my name once more. And then I fall asleep.
Alonso is visibly frustrated and angry at him. Note that he doesn't have, like, concern on his face. It is just, scorn.
He'll get up eventually.
I mean, from your perspective, I'm basically just like going to sleep over and over, right? So I can see why you're upset.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it's gonna try to stab. Will be determined. With short sword.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Add 2 to this versus your AC. Ooh, 13's probably gonna miss ya. That's its turn. Fearless is going to. Going here. It's gonna try to stab Alonzo. That's a miss. Magnificent Zyvort Slasher is going to try to attack. Will be determined.
Magnificent's trying to
Add
attack.
2 to
No,
this.
you don't.
15.
You can't.
Barely.
You're forgetting something. Isn't
Oh,
there somebody you forgot to
no.
ask?
Does the creature know if it's marked? Well, go ahead, Barkwood.
I am now going to slap you in the face with a
I
basic
hope
attack.
it says that in the 4E book. If it doesn't, say whether it knows. I'm going to be not unhappy. Go ahead.
And I have combat advantage here.
You do.
Oh, and also I get additional +2 because I get to add my wisdom modifier.
Oh,
So I get total +4.
that wisdom is from what?
Just like being a fighter.
It doesn't say it in Fighter Challenge, but you hit.
It's from fighter superiority.
Oh. Roll damage.
So yeah, fighter is a balanced class that I have no issues with in terms of game design. That
Ooh,
does fair amounts of damage
solid.
for being a tank.
That is mucho damage from Barkwood. Okay, Alonso's turn.
And he is starting to hum that lumberjack song again because he is convinced that it's a good song.
You know, it's another majestic word. Do a healing surge +4. As Alonso insists that you stand up and stop resting. It is the time for battle.
Get up!
Alrighty, and this guy's next to me.
So, same thing, Stuart. You got 9 health. I'm going to give you 9. And there is no wounded condition.
Let's go.
Let's see. Let's see here. I am going to do a shift and a war song strike against this guy.
Hit his ass.
Ooh.
That ought to get his ass.
All right. While singing a song of war and victory. So everyone gets a bonus against it now or something?
Fairly well got.
Yep. Any ally who hits the target before the end of my next turn gets 10 hit points. So gets 4 temp hit points.
So hit
that guy.
Hit
Get
it
the
and you
10 hit
heal.
points. Unless you already have 10 hit points. Then.
So I think
I feel like it's one of
Nuance
those
should go
carnival
pick up the
games
10
where
HP.
the bell rings every time you hit it. Okay, 7 damage. Just lurches, blanches from you, and it's going to teleport here.
Okay.
Stop teleporting. Stand still so I can stab you.
1, 2, 3. You could if you let it do a free attack on you. I think Alonso's done. Now it's Nuance.
Okay. Can I get?
That is an
Yes,
interesting
squares.
ability, though.
6 squares. I move here.
All right, hit opportunity attack.
I don't care.
Yeah. You're expecting to hit the warden or the fighter. You know, the dwarven brothers of blood will not be hit by. Oh,
right.
they will get hit by such puny weapons. You know what?
All right, 11
It was a
damage.
good
Some
thought.
damage. Okay, I don't care though. I got my flanking again. Advantage or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a A strength of stone. That's what I'm gonna do.
Drawing power from the earth, you smash your weapon. Okay. That is a hit.
Let's go.
And you mark it, I
Okay.
assume.
Yes, it's marked.
This will do throwing
and-
hammer damage, so you should probably manually roll.
No, this should be with my
Alright,
Well,
It's the same damage
I,
with throwing
I
hammer.
threw the hammer. I think you wanted me to drop. It's a minor action to pick something up, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so yeah, and I didn't move since then, or I picked it up. Yep, anyway, damage. Picked it up before I moved. Oh, I have a damage macro, I think.
Ooh, okay. That's a solid crunch. You hear a solid crunch and it becomes bloodied, which also... Whose bonus?
Already happened this round.
Oh, okay.
Also,
But he
also
gets
he gets
his own.
con points from his thing anyway, so
Yeah,
he just gets
Yeah.
the 4.
and 4 temper from strength of stone.
Yes. And... It's gonna go over here! Wait, is it... Can't,
Does
no,
it
it
have
only has
multiple
one immediate
reactions?
actions. It only has only one
Or
immediate
immediate
action
action,
per
whatever.
turn. Never mind. Yeah, they are immediate actions. Yes. Okay. That's nuance. And, oh, something else is approaching from behind the boulder. It's another one. It rolls very poorly on initiative. Barkwood's next.
So, what Barkwood is going to do is, I'm going to let the rogue pick this one. Do I eat the attack of opportunity like a man? I think I gotta show up the other dwarf in the game. I move 5 tiles to here.
All right.
Come on, hit me!
And that's it hits your hardy.
You missed by 7.
Yeah, it just goes against that dwarven steel.
I'm a lumberjack and I cut all day. And, I am now going to go for a... Tide of Iron, I think.
Oh, cool name.
Combat
I have-
advantage.
Come on, advantage. Chick. Boom. Cool.
Ooh, not a good roll.
But you are marked.
Yeah. Okay, will be determined.
All right. Well, I see a very unlucky flanked creepy blue guy, and I'm gonna cast stab. So this is gonna be piercing strike. So this is dex attack against reflex.
Ooh, okay.
Here is attack roll. Oh, and I have common advantage. Is that +2? I keep forgetting to count that.
That is a hit.
19. Cool.
I wonder if reflex defenses tend to be lower than AC. That would be interesting to know.
My guess is that they are, because oftentimes you have armor, which adds to your AC, but I don't know that there's an equivalent of reflex.
Huh.
Shields actually give you a +2 reflex, but they also give you a -2 reflex. So it just ends up being neutral for most shields.
Fascinating.
It's like flat-footed AC from... No, touch AC from
Mhm.
3rd edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I recall correctly, sneak attack starts larger and goes up slower.
Yeah,
so
I think it's 2d6.
2d6. Cool. So I'm gonna add that into the calc.
Yeah!
There we go.
Nice.
Yep,
13.
13.
And that bloodies it.
Cool.
So you get... Wait, does he get it,
Hard temp
Alonso?
HP. Something got bloodied. What's the trigger on your...
It's once
Inspired
per
Yeah.
whatever.
round, Alonso.
This is
round,
the
yeah.
this is the new round. So
This
yeah,
is
please
the new round.
Oh yeah, yeah.
please gain 5
5
temp
temp
hit
HP.
points.
Cool.
If you don't have any. Yep, you don't. So, there you go.
I now have 5 temporary hit points.
Uh-huh.
Let's do it.
Um,
And I will... that'll be my turn.
all right. There's a leprechaun appears next to Nate. Nate needs to attack it. Give it a whack.
Kill it, Nate. Kill it.
And that is a hit. The guy looks, Ooh. Okay, 6 damage. He is bloodied. And you take 10 psychic damage. You feel, I don't know, guilty?
Just automatically?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh. Make an insight check, by the way.
I don't know how to do that.
It's a skill.
You click the words of the skill in this sheet.
Yeah. It's right above intimidation, below history.
There's insight. I didn't know it was even a thing.
That's
Ah.
the equivalent of like the sense mode of action in Pathfinder 2, like as a skill, just like by itself.
Alright, and it's up all the way over here. In reality, that was just an image.
Effectively.
Steward actually gets to do things now.
Let's go. I will do my classic. I'm gonna throw a cloud of daggers at.
Oh. At which?
He placed it. In between
Missed him,
Nuance
I
and
missed
myself.
him.
I see. An 8 does not hit, but at the
But
start of its
remember-
turn. Yeah.
It will take. Is it 1 or 2 wisdom damage?
Your wisdom.
It will take 2 damage.
Okay. 2 force damage. 2 force damage. Whoa.
And then I will
Mhm.
over.
Oh, you have to stand
Just
though.
because I like you. Oh, okay. I will just stand up
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Clever Zyvort is going to attack Nate with
Boy.
a short sword.
I feel bullied.
Look at you. You're like a dwarf in armor.
Wait. The clever one's not next to Nate. That's the fearless one.
What?
Fearless is the one next to
Clever's
Nate.
turn. Oh, that's 11 damage to Barkwood. And it's going to something. It shifts a square.
Attack opportunity.
What? No,
Yeah,
no, the
I can
one,
attack
is-
opportunity on shifts.
no,
And
the one
I'm
down
gonna-
here. Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get attack opportunity
Oh.
as well, don't I?
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I think the fighter specifically has a thing that happens on shifts.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Specifically on
I just
shifts.
I
got
have a normal
confused.
opportunity. Mm-hmm.
So
Is
if
it
you
an-
just don't mind,
Is it an
I'm just going
interrupt or a
to-
reaction? Anyway, it matters
as an
for
immediate
flanking.
interrupt?
Okay, go ahead.
It's a whole thing. So there's a basic attack where I get an additional +4 because I also have combat advantage.
Wait, +4? Plus...
Yeah, because I have combat advantage and I get to add my wisdom, which is +2, so I get a total of +4
Oh.
on top of this.
Bro,
And then I get to do damage, and I have a high damage weapon, which was why I did this, because I had a bunch of accuracy boosters.
Oh my god.
So
You're like
now-
averaging mega damage.
I
Cook
kill
his ass.
things. I'm
Yeah,
a fighter.
yeah, he
I
gets
fight
cooked.
things.
He hits things, and he hits them all the time. It's what he does.
Yeah.
Defender
you know-
gameplay.
Fighters in Pathfinder 2 are more accurate than everybody else, and attack of opportunity, nothing changes.
Yeah.
Same class. Joke to be clear.
This guy is going to attack this fighter.
But first, he takes 2 damage.
Oh, yeah. 2 damage. And here comes a short sword. Shank that. Shank. Ooh, that's a crit. That means maximum die roll, I believe.
Oof. That means nuance goes down at -1.
Yeah, that's gonna be 11. 11, yep.
He still
Wait,
has
nuance
10 hit
actually has
points.
4 temp HP, so he's
Oh.
actually still alive at 3.
Oh.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not subtracting from the temp HP when you plug
Oh yeah,
in. Maybe
because
that
I'm
just
using
works different.
token health module probably doesn't understand.
I'll just set him to 3 and get rid of the temp HP.
I got it.
There we go. Cool.
Okay, and then
We
it's
got
going
there.
to shift. I assume that's not a thing that this... Oh yeah, you're not a fighter. Okay. And...
Warning.
Actually, in fact, it's going to shift here. And... What does it want to do? It wants to... No, it shifts here. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Alonzo.
Well, shit. All right. A lot of majestic words.
Wait, I thought that's 2 per encounter.
Yeah, I used them both on the wizard.
Oh,
to
you
get
said
him
you're
up.
out of them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of them. Let's see.
Oh yeah, we
here.
don't have another leader anymore. Someone to scream at you.
All right. I'm going to move 5 squares, and then I'm going to hit it. War Song Strike. Actually, I'll hit it with the Guiding Strike.
Okay. Ooh, that's it. That meets bone. And max damage knocks out the slasher. Do you inspire yourself? Is that a thing you can do?
So I'm double checking. I mean, I can, but I'd like to save that because I think my
okay.
War Song Strike is still up. Any ally? No, any ally. So not myself. Yeah, I'm not going to give myself the. Well, who's rocking? Nuance might need some temp HP.
Oh yeah, did you remember? Hang on a second. Oh, the temp HP saved me actually.
Yeah.
It did. Shit. So he's already got temp hit points. He doesn't, and he's a little bit far away. What's the chance of Nuance blooding something this round? I feel like I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna be selfish and give it to myself. So I'll give myself 5 temp hit points. That's my turn.
Wait, hold on. This is. Didn't you already do the 5 temp hit points from this round?
Oh shit, you're right. It's
On
still
me?
round 3. Damn, this round's
Yeah, it's
lasted
round 3.
forever.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of when I GM Pathfinder 2. It just combat runs so smooth.
Yeah,
But that's just because I know it, and,
Yeah.
and the automation's a little stronger.
A lot of it is knowledge and what we're used to.
Okay. All right. I think that's now it's Nuance.
Yes. I appreciate the fact that it is my turn. Why is there a square next to me? Did the guy turn invisible or something?
That's a cloud of daggers.
Daggers.
Okay. Can I reach this guy without moving through the big scary thorns? Okay.
That's just difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. So I guess I can move like here, maybe? Maybe up to here, or no?
One
Like
more.
here.
I
There,
assume you have
there.
movement.
6.
Yeah, you can move here.
All
Oh,
right,
you,
and
no,
then-
no, because diagonals, you can just walk around it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, they don't have a diagonal thing as more
Yeah.
movement thing anymore? Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, can I also do the minor action heal thing?
Oh yeah, yeah. You got that dwarven thing.
Dwarf.
Second
That's cool.
win.
And you have so many of them.
Alright. I only have 2 left, actually, but whatever.
Oh. Didn't you start with
yeah,
like 13?
I've healed a bunch of times. I start with like 10 or something, like 9 or 10. Anyway, let us. This time I'm going to do an Earth Shield Strike. And he's marked.
Oh, okay. Ooh, solid.
Let's go. So I get +1 power bonus to my AC and +2 to defenses otherwise because of second wind.
Yep. Oh, and those stack, don't they?
Yep.
A lot of things stack in
This
4E.
ain't Pathfinder anymore. Things actually happen in addition to other things. Oh, great.
Okay, this guy's bloodied. This guy just got bloodied. Okay. But I think that thing was used already.
Yes. It was used half a year ago at the beginning of this round.
I don't think it's been that long. Maybe because you're used to GMing. When you're player, it feels like it takes longer, I think.
That's why you should have something with a good reaction, so you can feel like you took 2 turns.
Oh yeah, this
like
guy just got hit, so he can teleport, but he doesn't really want to teleport. Yeah, he does. He's gonna go here. Now it's his turn, and he's gonna do an attack against Nate. But Nate has lots of bonuses to his AC. Ooh, except I have a big old attack roll. Huh?
It moved?
Yeah, it teleports when it gets hit.
Oh, teleport. Yeah, very
Ooh,
sad, very
mucho.
Sad. Do I die?
No, thanks. Once again, because of that temporary hit points you had earlier. And it's...
Wait, how did I get temporary hit points?
You gave yourself temporary hit point.
From the
It
from a while ago. It just
this time it's the healing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, I was still talking about the temporary hit point. It still acted as a cushion. Okay, and then it's going to zoink away. 1, 2. Give 3 more squares. I'm now off the map. Okay, Barkwood. It is actually over here. Does it make you no longer see it anymore?
Yeah, I can't see it anymore.
It's over here.
Yes, it is now in the
run
margins
10
of the foundry
squares.
scene.
That's all my actions.
Did you count the
We
difficult
do not
terrain?
see.
Oh, there's difficult terrain there?
Yeah. Except you can walk around it
now.
now that you can do that in 4E. You can just walk around it. Like if there's like a boulder in the way, you just run
you cut
around
out there
it
for me.
in 4E. You can just run around it. Don't count the
True.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, so I can get to here, and then I can go diagonal, so I can
Right.
funny diagonal my way to here.
Yeah, and you bend
in my
time and
5e
space as you
circles,
do
we
so.
called that the funny diagonal movement,
Yeah.
because we'd meme about how nothing matters because you just run diagonally.
Okay. Once the rest of the party walks past this difficult terrain, I'm gonna slide everyone over. Okay, Will.
Alright. Oh boy.
Fast one!
Everything is so far away from me.
Yeah, now imagine how it feels having like half your move speed.
I'm gonna move to there. That's 7.
Uh-huh.
Well, I gotta look at something.
Wait, you know what? I think I want to shift everyone over now. Here we go.
Cool.
So ignore these triangles.
Gotcha. So, I can use a standard action to move, right?
Yes.
Does that work? Yes? Okay. Cool. And
By
looking at
definition.
initiative... Okay. Okay, Leprechaun. The Leprechaun is next. So, I think... Honestly, I think my optimal play... If I move here, that's 7.
Are you running?
I'll have -2 to hit you back because it's still marked by me. until
Right.
the start of my next turn.
Yeah, I think I want to. Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I
wait,
think that's
how does?
Nate's mark.
Yeah.
We used red for both of us as counter, so but I think it's Nate's mark. I think.
What? How does running work? You
Plus
use your
2 squares of movement. You grant combat advantage. You have -5 to attacks. You grant combat advantage until the start of your next turn, I think.
and so. Okay, so far I've moved once. I still have ordinarily an attack action, right?
You have minor
I just-
major and
Yeah.
standard or whatever.
Yeah. Can I just like do another move, like a dash and 5e or whatever? Yeah, okay. So that'll be 7. And that doesn't impose any penalty, it's just a loss of the action, right?
Just a regular movement?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I think in that case I want to move. Okay, hold on. Gotta do a little bit of measuring. This move would be yeah, I think the correct play is to move up here, so I'm adjacent to this creature. And my turn
You
next.
moved 7, right?
Yeah,
That's the move speed.
I have 7 speed.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as
Elf moment.
an elf. Yep.
This leprechaun was not hit recently, right? It's gonna turn invisible this turn. Wait, it
Oh.
was...
It was slapped.
Nate slapped it, so it would have turned invisible then. Okay. So it appears next to Alonzo. Alonzo, give it a whack. Ah, you only take 10 psychic damage right now. However, make an insight check.
That's so weird. Insight check in combat is so weird to me.
All right, his eyes are clear, but he visibly looks like he's at war with with a compulsion, and you think that using a charisma skill might bring him back. Okay, so that was an illusion of him, and he now appears. He's actually over here. Oh, and roll damage, by the way. We don't hear you, Brendan.
I haven't been speaking. I've just been
okay.
I've just been performing actions as instructed.
You're like chat GPS. What's it called again? GPT. All right, Steward.
Oh. I will.
Does Alonso have the opportunity to communicate about
Yes.
the compulsion, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, Alonso will do so. He'll say, this creature is not acting by its own will. I will attempt to talk it down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you. I want to take one of these things as a pet.
Easier to do when they're still
Oh,
alive.
wait, it has a minor action. Sorry, there's this minor action it has. Range 10. Useless object versus your will defense. So I guess it throws... I don't know how to flavor that. I wish it gave me a little more information. 18 versus will. It means your weapon attacks and implement attacks have a -2 penalty, and you are weakened. And a save ends both of these conditions. So weakened is something to find out more about. Okay. Go ahead, Steward.
Alright, I will walk closer and I will yell at the leprechaun and I'll say, "Come on, don't you want to sing happy songs with me instead of fighting? I've been wanting to befriend you, I'm telling you."
Okay.
And should I roll an acrobatics at it? Or a diplomacy? Not acrobatics.
Yeah, except I'm reading something. It had to be adjacent to Alonzo when this happened, so I think... Yeah, so it's right here. Go ahead. You are making a diplomacy check.
We can be friends.
I
Does
don't
he
know what
believe me?
Sorith was doing to me, he says. He shakes his head and says, I feel so woozy. He's no
Me
longer an
too,
enemy.
Me too. Let's go. And I assume that's my standard action?
Yeah.
Alright, well then that is my turn. But I say, well done,
Oh,
Alonso.
don't you have a minor
Yes.
action, something
Oh.
with a cloud of daggers?
No, that's just an attack, an at will.
Oh, I see. I'm confusing it with your encounter ability, I think, or daily. Okay.
Yeah, I have an encounter ability. I can move around my flaming spear, and I can like extend durations on stuff, but none of that really applies here.
Okay. Alonso.
Oh boy, oh boy. I'm afflicted by it. You said a lot of stuff. I don't remember it all, so I'll let you do the math on what that means.
You can reach there. There's no difficult terrain in the way.
Alrighty. Next, I'll try to hit it, and this is where we'll have to. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can do something else. Oh, okay, so what's all the stuff I'm affected by? First, I'm weakened, and then there was some other stuff.
-2 to your attacks.
Okay.
I'm looking up weakened. Your attacks deal half damage.
Oh, damn. -2 to them, and they do half, and then I get a save at the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
We're exposed to a new condition in 4E.
Can I cheat and do something that's not an attack? Doesn't look like it. So I will. Actually, you know what? Might do something different. No, I won't do something different. I'll do something the same. Yeah, let's just see. Let's just see if with that -2 I can still get in there. Warsong Strike.
Yep. Womp womp.
Alrighty. I'll just click whatever -2. Prone. It
Right.
says prone, but it's just the -2 reflecting that thing. Hey, that might still get in there.
All right. Sweet.
All right, half of this number.
Oh, that's singing. Okay, 3 damage. Okay. And it's
Alrighty.
going to... not
Did it just become
teleport.
bloodied?
No, it was already bloodied.
Gotcha.
Okay. Next is Nuance. Nathaniel.
Nate around?
We don't hear you, Nate.
I couldn't hear you. Can
Oh.
you hear me?
Welcome
Yes.
back.
I'm shifting everybody some more.
My turn?
Uh-huh.
Oof. Okay. Oh my god, all the way over there? You kidding me? This isn't... I can't do this, right? Because
Ignore the triangles.
Yeah, ignore the triangles. But I was gonna say,
Okay, so-
if you move here, then Barkwood could still become adjacent to it with his 5 move.
Cool beans. I move there. I will do. Yeah, I'm gonna do another Earth Shield because the only way I'm not gonna get knocked out if I get attacked again is if I don't get hit. So Earth Shield strike, and it's marked.
Do
I
any of
need
you
to
have your
remember to use
encounter
the mark
abilities?
I guess
I
I'll do
have-
a little bit. I've been slack a little bit on.
Ah.
Yeah, I still have one encounter power left, and it's my free attack reroll.
Mhm.
So I've got a decent amount of ability to close out already.
Okay, Nuance is a whiff. Generous Zyvort Slasher. I assume you mark it again. And it is not thinking to attack Nate. It is going to go for...
Okay, and then I use my thing.
For Will.
It goes for someone else, and I get to do my thing.
So you interrupt him, right?
Warden's Fury. Immediate interrupt.
Okay.
Attack strength versus fortitude.
You attack me! You're not gonna attack anyone! Strength versus fortitude. Try to hit a 12. Oh no! And here comes the short sword.
Why does it keep saying-
Despite you being weakened, it did not like you. And 14 versus AC is a miss. And is gonna shift over there.
Boo.
Barkwood.
Oh,
That takes them away from Barkwood. Unless Barkwood runs. You could run and flank, I think.
I could. And I won't even need to eat an attack of opportunity because I can abuse funny diagonals 5e style.
Oh, there's an action we keep forgetting. Charge. Gives you +1 to your attack roll.
Yeah, I'll charge into it.
Wait, what's the cost for that? You just
It's a standard action. Oh wait, it's a standard action, so you can move and then charge. Huh.
I think the cost is you get a penalty to your AC. At least that's what it historically is. I don't know what it is
You
in
provoke
here.
opportunity attacks, and it has to be your last action. So we gotta... Yeah, that's usually useful. Gives you +1 to your attack roll and bull rush. You just have to move at least... you have to move to this directly to the nearest square from which you can attack the enemy, so there's no flanking it.
Sure.
Alright.
I am here now.
Alright.
I'm going to basic attack you. I'm going to actually attack you. I'm going to apply charge. I'm going to roll.
14 misses by 1.
I'm going to override that mark with my mark.
Alright, new mark. You get to choose, right?
I get to choose if I overwrite, and I'm going to choose to overwrite.
Alright, Will...
okay.
You know, if attack of opportunities you, I get to attack of opportunity it.
Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna normal move to here. I know that's off the map.
Oh my god, that's like, you're gonna bait it.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's crazy. And
Well,
wait,
I mean, it makes sense from like a title. I am in this square, but if my token is there, then I can't see the board.
and an
So just
opportunity
imagine I'm
attack is an
looking
interrupt, and I guess the interrupt interrupts the interrupt.
Yes.
I can't believe I said that sentence.
Counterspell.
Do they
See,
say that
this
in
is-
Magic? Is that a sentence you'll hear in Magic?
They do say, I
yeah.
counterspell your counterspell. Yeah, that is a
you
very
definitely
good
can.
sentence you control.
Oh yeah, I have response for your response.
In response,
Yeah,
I
but then
counterspell
it's
your
also
counterspell.
noun and verb, what I just said.
Yes. In response, I cast stab.
My response responds
do
to
I
your
have,
response.
I don't think I have combat advantage because there wouldn't be in the flank position at the time I'm doing this.
Correct.
But I still get to add my wisdom modifiers, so here you go.
So we resolve it in reverse order. That's so weird.
yeah,
That's
it's
how it works in Magic. It's
Okay.
the order of abilities goes.
They must have played
uh,
Magic, the
first in,
designers.
last
That's
out.
a hit. Roll damage. Crunch.
Get his ass.
Kick his ass. Man! What's with you and your damage roll, Sean? And,
There's the reason I use this an axe. It's because I get that D10 damage die, and I saw how many things I have to boost accuracy. It's not fair.
alright.
It's-
The day fades into twilight as you take a short rest. The leprechauns emerge from the forest, including the one that you've been fighting.
Look
And they
at that.
invite you
Expertly,
to... Yeah?
I was gonna say, expertly delivered tactics. I just sort of completely drop my guard and like wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah, that was cool.
This silly blue thing comes after me, and then Sean chops him into like 3 pieces.
Yeah, I really think high damage weapon plus accuracy boosting is very interesting.
The leprechauns come out from their hidey holes. You see their green hats first, and then their red beards, and they start to giggle, hee 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 hee, because they're fey, hee hee hee, and they start coming out. And they say, come, come, come to our hollow tree! And they start running into the woods, and you see a big old father tree.
Don't you think we should probably like? Oh my god,
I'm gonna go to the.
You just left.
I'm gonna be right back. I need like
Okay.
3 minutes. Actually, are we gonna do a 5-minute break soon?
We're
I
kind
know
of
we've been
almost
going for
about
2
to
hours.
wrap. Okay.
That's a good point. We've been going for 2 hours. So.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
See you in a moment. Sorry.
That's fine. Other people might want it too.
I
But
am
why don't you
also
do your
about to
short
that
rest
5-minute break.
things? You know what? Don't do your short rest things because you're about to have a long rest.
Yay!
Let's
Oh,
go.
thank God.
Yeah, I know, right? We've been, it's been the same day for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think that I prefer the fighter because, like, with this fighter, I feel like I have a good handle on what I want to do. Because I found things that give me a bunch of numerical bonuses on the D20 and a weapon with a high base damage, and that's my game plan.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid game plan if you haven't noticed. It's...
Mm-hmm.
My critique of 4E is I don't see why we need a striker right now.
I don't see why
Because
I
if
needed to be
defenders do
alive
this
that
much
far.
damage, why are strikers not necessary? Like, actually,
You were tanking,
I'm
Stuart.
not saying to be rooted,
That's-
but it's like, if defenders are bulkier, have utility, and also have high damage, what's the point of a character that only has high damage?
When someone gets knocked out in
it's
Pathfinder,
not- it's
I'm always
damage.
like, "Oh, you were tanking. That was a hit that would have gone to someone else in the group." You were unlucky, Zach, when I rolled randomly as to who we would
It's
attack.
alright.
Yeah, my guess
It
is
happens.
that,
It happens.
my guess is that it's about debuffing. Is that if we
Yeah.
were more skilled at the game, we would have the strikers be like, manipulating things more and
I can see that.
yeah.
But I
And they
think,
also get
wasn't
to have
Raul
more
just
damage on
making
their
some
attacks
bad
opportunities, but-
rolls?
I think it might have also been Ryo made bad rolls, and I rolled absurdly well on damage. Because I don't think I rolled below an 8 on damage.
No,
Other than
didn't.
my Throne Hammer, which is a D6, which I rolled a 5 on.
Are you paying like premium Foundry membership, silver plan?
I do have my Premium Forge membership, and I'm signed into that account, so there might be a little bit tomfoolery on that angle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna click the long rest button.
Wait,
Plus-
don't level up first.
Oh, level up first?
Level up, you
Level
say?
up?
Well,
Oh gosh,
I thought
now I gotta learn
I
how
thought
to
we
do
should-
that.
I thought we should all talk about leveling up together, though. I want to go through this
Okay.
Laura, though. You want to ask any questions of the leprechauns as they say, because there's this thing that they say that rhyme. They answer everything with rhyme, and I like it. What questions do you have for the leprechauns?
Do you have any oranges?
Of that we don't know. Ask another question. So
I return.
yeah, they're talking to the leprechauns. Come on, you guys, this is all weird. You don't know where you are even, or what's going on.
What
Yeah,
type of
I'll ask, what is this place?
This is an island in the Feywild Seas, wild without a warden. We call it, as Kerwin did, Porphyrio's Garden.
That's curious.
Tempest reference.
Porphyrio.
Tempest reference.
I think we know Porphyro was.
Porphyrio is actually not the guy, the human.
Oh, okay.
I knew that wasn't actually his name.
Yeah,
I knew
and
his name really
this adventure's story is really confusing. I had to write out a flowchart. That's not what the leprechauns say.
Yeah. So who is Porphyrio?
He's
Oh,
the
crap.
wizard in the Tempest.
I don't have a thing for Porphyrio.
No, that's Prospero.
Oh, damn, I thought it was a Tempest reference.
Porphyrio is the husband of Kerwin. And
Oh snap! I'm betting he's the bad guy. He's the big bad guy.
Looking up the name, it looks like
Erwin was the
it's a
good
type
girl.
of bird.
Yeah, Porfirio's kidnapped Juliana, and he wants to marry her. That's the thing.
That
He
sounds
thinks gotta
very
rescue
fey.
her.
Carwyn is the daughter of the Green Lord, Orin. She and Porfirio, her husband, once ruled this garden. They have slept for very long, and now they're back, but something's wrong.
Oh, it's Oh, so maybe it's like an awakening spirit thing, like they're getting possessed by ancient spirits or something.
Carwyn's mind is
Alright,
part of Juliana's, and Porfirio's mind is part of Orlando's. Sorith, the witch that you just saw, pulled that trick, but how she did it, nobody knows.
Leprechaun in the wood, give me something shiny and good. And I put out my hands.
So I'm actually like looking through the fighter feats. And I do really like Boundless Endurance. It is a stance that says if I'm bloodied as a minor action.
Level up talk right after this.
Okay, fine.
All right. Gold we do not. Is it gold that which you seek? Trying to think of what rhymes with that.
Yes, I do.
have
So
all-
don't speak.
And then they offer you vegetables.
Come back to us within after a week. They giggle and they say, "Foolish mortal, it's not true. We don't have gold, though humans think we do."
Okay. Yeah, I think we're kind of getting the gist of it. So it's these fey. The leprechauns have been I thank the leprechauns for that they're being helpful. I think we know enough by now. It's like these fey spirits, and they're like either possessing Juliana and Orlando, or they kidnap them, or there's some ritual going on.
Well, something that Sorith did, and you also heard about these agents of the Archfey and blah, blah. And also, who's this weird witch lady?
Can we go back and just tell the Marin stuff that it's beyond our control? Like, their powers beyond our.
Just go home and we're like, yeah, this is on.
Let's
you.
go back through the Crystal Cave. That ends the adventure called Beyond the Crystal Cave. All right. If there's no more questions,
Oh, wait.
Beyond the Crystal Cave.
I have
more
something.
like
I
beyond
have
our
something
pay
else to
grade.
ask. I say, leprechaun, oh so clever, come back to town and be my treasure.
You know what
And
I'm sad
I try to
about?
tell him to come back.
I've now
with us.
seen-
silly
Feet
human
that
needs
give
to
me-
rest. Sleep in our beds. Our beds are the best.
Uh-huh.
And when you sleep in their beds, you feel stronger. You really wish you could stay here much, much longer. All right, level up time. All right, what happens at level 2? You get a utility power. Every class gets access to a different list of utility powers. You also gain a feat. Yeah. Also, I think retraining.
Spooky.
Sometimes you make decisions when you create or advance your character you later regret. Perhaps the power you chose is not working.
Not me, I'm too good.
Every time you gain a level,
I
you
would
can
never.
retrain your character. You can change one feat, one power, or skill selection you made previously.
That's good, because I am never going to use Eldritch Strike.
All right.
I don't know if I'll be able to do that. And add up the
Oh, and
points.
you have to replace, if you replace a power, it has to be of the same level or lower. There may be heroic feats. Those are the only ones you can access at this level. Have to be replaced with other heroic feats. Maybe chat has. Oh, there's only 2 people in chat. Maybe our 2 people in chat will have ideas about leveling up. You would think the 4E players would want to be involved in that discussion.
So, hold on.
yeah.
Never mind. Sorry, I had a question and I answered it myself.
I'm just
'cause I'm-
screenshotting a bunch of feats that I think are interesting, and I'm putting them in the private chat.
Oh,
Just so I
okay.
can keep track of them.
Yep.
Private in the server? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Players can see those, but I have to keep mine on the video.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna skim through some feats, because big long list. That's one thing that Pathfinder 2.
Are we still
remedies have a big bonus.
sticking to PHB 1 and 2?
No! And in fact, this was the level at which you all were supposed to have a chance to respec if you wanted. And not be
Like
limited
character.
to those books. Were any of you wanting a fuller respec?
I
Oh
like my character.
god, I don't know.
Hey, with what's going on right now.
Okay.
Okay, so level 2 you get a utility power, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
Are we
going
gonna
through these old
input stuff into
Yes.
Foundry right now?
Yeah, put it into Foundry.
Okay.
And also in our
Um,
private chat, type it so that I can look it up later.
Cool. Oh, it automatically does the +1 to all your
Nice.
everything. That's nice.
Ooh, if anyone's human, Action Surge looks good. Oh, that's for
Surge is
action points.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Do you have Backstabber roll? You know about that one?
That's the which one is that? Remind me.
Increases your sneak attack from d6s to d8s.
Oh, that's cool. No, I think my one feat right now is Nimble Blade. Yeah. Wait. There's a Nimble Blade.
utility. Do I get one daily utility thing and one encounter, or do I have to pick just one?
I think just one utility. Ooh, there's one that gives dwarves +2 damage.
Yep. I'm eyeing that one as well.
I think there was a second defensive feat that I wanted to get.
Ooh, this one's... Did you see Elven Precision?
No, what does that do?
When you use your Elven Accuracy power, you gain a +2 bonus to the new attack roll.
Ooh, that's fun. Gonna start opening compendia and
Yeah.
doing various things with those.
Where can I find the handbook? I seem to have misplaced it. Oh, wait,
Ooh,
maybe it's
it was
in
emailed
maybe it's in
out.
documents.
Though,
Documents, maybe.
that
No.
4E program that I'm guessing Sean is using it. Is he? That 4E program?
No.
Oh, I
I
see.
thought about setting up, but it was a lot of effort.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
I'm certainly using it.
I don't know if that's sarcasm.
No, it's not sarcasm. I am using it just because
okay.
I like.
It
I like
gives you
having
like 1,000
filtered-
options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Would
get.
I
I
know-
like just seeing them all filtered to what I can take, and I'm happy to go through the list.
Yep. Okay. So there's that.
Skipping through PDFs or other resources that aren't physically in my hands that drives me nuts.
Yeah, I think I would prefer that if I think I do have it set up on my end, but especially since 4E spreads them out so far and wide, it really needed a online SRD. Well, they didn't want. They wanted everyone to pay them money.
So that was.
It was all going to be in
one
a
piece you mentioned?
It was
a product that never came to fruition.
What
Yeah.
was the
Well,
other?
this did, but
What was the other feat you mentioned, Ronald?
Backstabber.
Backstab. All right. So I'm looking at taking the at-will utility power Fleeting Ghost, which is a move action power. It lets me move my speed and make a stealth check, and I don't take the normal penalty for movement on this check. I think that basically what that means in 4 is that I get to move and then hide as a single action. Do I get... If I succeed at that stealth check,
What's it
do I
called
get
again?
combat advantage? It's called Fleeting Ghost.
Do you know what book that's in?
PHB 1.
Okay.
So like the most basic book.
I'm not seeing it here. Maybe it was eroded? I see 3... No, I'm looking at the wrong list.
Okay. Yeah, it's a level 2 utility exploit from Merman.
Yeah, I think stealth check, does mean you just hide in this game.
So there's something that's very, very funny for my build that I might want to pick up. So it'll have me drop my utility down to almost nothing, but it would have me do 2 d10s of damage right now. I'd understand if you said, please no power striking. It just seems like something that I should think about.
If it's legal, why not?
It's legal.
Raoul, I'm reading the rules for
spells?
stealth. It's an opposed check versus perception.
Okay, so I make a stealth check, they make a perception
Oh,
check.
this is clunky. Listen to this. If there are multiple observers, your stealth check is opposed by each observer's perception check. Ugh.
Oh, Lord. Wait, would that include allies?
I wouldn't ask
That
for
seems...
that.
Yeah,
That's
that
too
seems
much.
irrational.
Unless the creature is distracted, listen to this. You must have cover against or concealment from the creature to make a stealth
Cool.
check.
Gotcha, that makes sense. So I need to be able somewhere there's cover or concealment. But if that happens, and if I successfully hide from that creature, do I get combat advantage?
Success. You avoid notice. If you later attack or shout, you're no longer hidden. You have combat advantage against a target that is not aware of you.
Gotcha, okay. Yes, so then I would get combat advantage for the attack if I mention it. Yes, then I'm going to pick this up as my... Because it's
Also,
an
there's this
at-will power, right?
modifier
Like, updating
here.
cost is so low.
If you move more than 2 squares, stealth modifier is -5.
Right, except the Fleeting Ghost power says you take no penalty to the
Oh,
stealth
nice.
check for movement.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And as a rogue, I'm traded stuff.
So, I guess most characters can do this, but they have to move 2 squares only.
Right, or you get a -5, which is crippling.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fleeting Ghost.
Ron, can I switch one of my spells as part of the respecking?
And it was by rules as written, you can change one thing, and you can do more things. I'm more generous than that.
Here it is. Here
For
it is.
this,
Nice.
you
I'm
know,
gonna switch
learning a
out
game.
Cloud of Daggers. I'm done with it.
Was that your daily? No. What was that?
It was my at-will that I'd use all the time, but after researching a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
more, I've learned that it's one of the worst ones.
Oh,
So now I have Scorching Burst instead.
nice. That's also level 1, right?
Yeah, it's a level 1 at-will. And then I got my utility. I got Shield.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to take Backstabber as my feat.
Okay. Backstabber.
So that's the one that makes my my sneak attack dice d8s instead of d6.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little shaken on what exactly is supposed to happen when I level up. So it's +1 to defenses and skills.
What happens, you guys, when you replace your? Can you replace your level number in the corner? Does it automatically?
I did that. It changed my defenses and skills, but it does not appear to have changed my hit points, which I think it should.
Right.
I'm assuming it should.
Is that what other people are reporting?
It increased my HP by 6.
Really? Fascinating.
All right, let me tell you what
I'm
your
gonna try something.
rogue hit points should be. It should be your Constitution score +12 at level 1, and then at level 2 you gain 5 more.
Okay. Con score +12 level 24, so I should be 29 max hit points. Okay.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Does it let you change it?
You can just change it.
It didn't automatically set my max, but it let me manually change it when I set my level.
Okay.
And then also some reason popped up the modify editor for every single one of my skills and maybe some other stuff that I had to close. I don't know why it did that.
Huh.
Can you get a heroic skill, you said?
What's that?
What
A
type
feat?
of feat? Yeah, heroic feat.
Yeah, those are all the feats that are for level 1 to 10 characters. You get one.
Alright. I think I'm done with my level up.
Yeah, you are. Okay, so I'll note that down. Oh. Zach, I see that's an immediate interrupt. That's nice. Your shield.
Yeah.
Alright, so here are all the feats I'm considering.
Uh-oh. We're about to get a Sean brain overload.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Looking.
What, was it like 1? How come... Hello?
I put it all in one
He's not
post.
considered.
Oh, jeez. In Pathfinder, like, I wasn't done saying you guys level up before he said he was done. Here,
Yeah.
he brings out 30 options.
Well, I mean, look, most of us have played a lot of Pathfinder, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I feel fairly confident in saying that for a given level of fighter, Sean and I and you and a lot of other people probably know the options pretty much backwards and forwards. But
yeah,
this is a
he's
whole new
talking about
system, whole new list.
process. I'm just teasing Sean.
Oh yeah, no, this is a thing where I'm just gonna read everything, and I have my idea of what I want to do, which is be really annoying to Ronald specifically with my tax opportunity.
Well,
Did you see
look
that
at
there's
these,
a
right?
feat that gives you +1 on opportunity attacks?
I did. However, there are also
It's not
other
annoying enough.
disgusting things I can do with tax opportunity.
yeah.
Oh.
So let's hear it. It looks. I mean, I think that probably the optimal, or not necessarily optimal, but a very solid pick would be the Dwarven Weapon Training,
Oh yeah,
which
definitely.
is +2 to damage with axes and hammers.
Yeah.
You know, number go big.
Mhm.
I don't like Fast Runner very much. I think most of the time,
Yeah. I don't think
I
it's
guess
that
now you
great
know that
either.
there's
I just think that
charge.
should be on my radar.
improved initiative, initiative's overrated.
True.
Let them
Facts.
come to you. Well, especially because
Yep.
you know your speed is slow, so you want things to be moving towards you. Like a lot of times, if they're away, you're just gonna be delaying anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Initiative might be good for a wizard.
It's good for a defender.
Yeah.
It's like fine for a defender, honestly.
And I think sort of objectively the funniest.
I forgot to mark that as proficient in my plate armor. Because I took a feat
Absolutely
to make
not.
myself-
Oh, wait, hang on.
right.
Proficient in plate. So now my defenses are actually good.
Nice.
Hey, I have a question.
Oh yeah, everyone's all their stats went up
I'm
by
looking
one.
I'm looking at a utility thing that says Triumphant Vigor, blah 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 blah, daily healing primal. You must reduce an enemy to 0 hit points. You regain hit points equal to blah 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 blah. Does that use a surge or not?
Does it use the word healing surge anywhere?
It says Triumphant Vigor, Warden Utility 2. 1 victory gives you strength to achieve the next. Daily healing primal. Minor action personal. Requirement: you must reduce an enemy to 0 hit points during this turn. Effect: you regain hit points equal to 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier plus your constitution modifier.
Yeah,
So
no surge.
is that no surge? Okay, can heal without a surge. I like that.
I think I'm gonna go for
once a
dwarven
day.
weapon training and then go back in for Savage Axe next feat. So that way I can add another +5 to the end of my damage over the course of the game.
People who play 4E were saying like it's after the first few levels that when you have a few more options than one encounter and one daily that the system
Opens up,
Yeah.
I can kind of hear that.
So what do you guys think? Should I take Mountain Lion Step, which means I ignore difficult terrain for and it's an encounter thing, minor action, so I can skip difficult terrain once an encounter, or Triumphant Vigor, it's once a day, and I
Get the
gain hit points
triumphant.
equal to 1d6 plus wisdom. I get some hit points back when I reduce an
Get
enemy
the
to 0 hit points.
triumphant.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Triumphant
Bro,
Vigor
can I go
is-
shopping out here in the Feywild?
no.
Can I
Change the damage
retroactively
macro?
shop?
Oh. Yeah, if
You
it's
do?
part of
Okay.
your respec, I suppose. If it's not
Nah.
if it's using the gold you would have had when you were able to shop before, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't buy anything when I shopped before because I didn't know what to get. And
Sure.
then now I can get armor proficiency, but does it not make sense to buy armor that I could not have used back then?
Well, now that you know more about the game, you would have gotten it, right? So I think that's fine.
Woo, alright, then I'm gonna give myself leather armor and leather armor proficiency.
Nice.
There's no spell failure chance, is there?
Not if you have proficiency, no.
Okay. Oh my god, I just looked over my book. Packed Blade level 28 costs 2,125,000 gold pieces. Holy
There's
Avenger
2 million.
costs 3 million.
Easily one of the things ever.
I absolutely agree. I was gonna say something very, very similar.
Wait, say that? You dropped out a little. What were you saying?
It's one of the things of all time.
Yeah.
You just drop the adjective.
You drop the adjective first.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the items of all time.
It's like remember that old
What does that mean?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, it's just like if
It's-
you can't
it's
tell
deliberately
something's the
meaningless.
best
You're-
or
you're
the
deliberately-
worst, it's deliberately a meaningless phrase, and that's the point.
Yeah. You're not making any statement about
It's like the
any
old
perspective.
accidentally meme. I don't know. If
Okay.
you, that one, but it's similar. It's similar.
Yeah.
It's like you want to, like, there's something remarkable about this, but you have no idea what it is or what it means.
Yeah. So it would be like, my cleric
I get
is
it.
certainly one of the builds of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you can't tell if you should insult or compliment it. So it's just
Frankly,
Oh my goodness.
children these days and their vernacular.
I think there's a huge
Back
lag.
in my day, etc., etc.
I think there's like a 10-minute lag right now for the stream.
oh no.
Because I remember opening someone's character sheet like 10 minutes ago, and that's just what I just saw.
Fascinating.
Wait, my video keeps like skipping background as you're doing that. Does it say that you're at the most recent point in the stream?
I'm looking at the actual, streaming from my end. It shows me
no.
live what viewers see.
Damn, crazy.
All right. Any more level up news?
I'm selecting my level 2. I'm doing some respecs that I'll share later, but
Cool.
I'm taking the level 2 utility Moment of Escape. I'll ping it in the chat.
Moment of escape.
As a encounter power, I can use a move action to slide an ally 4 squares. Oh, no. Slide one ally that's within 10 squares, 4 squares.
Huh.
So it's
That's
an encounter,
funny.
get in there, or get out of there move.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, check this. Oh, hang on. Sorry for interrupting. But this feat. Oh wait, I think it demonstrates something about Pathfinder. I think improved bull rush, prerequisite strength 13, con 13. Benefit: when you use the bull rush action, you gain a +4 feet bonus to the attack roll. The bonus increases to +6 at 11th level and +8 at 21st level. Now, I just want to compare that with like Pathfinder 2's +1 circumstance bonus is every single thing that the only thing they offer. So just saying.
Hey, they offer +2.
There's
circumstance
also
bonus.
status
I wanna
bonuses
be very clear.
and item
Flanking is a
bonuses.
Flanking. The most common case of giving things a penalty to their armor class is flanking, and that's 2.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, you're
interrupt.
blatantly
There are
incorrect.
occasionally 2s.
I take very frequently 2s, and sometimes still 1.
I was hoping
Okay.
upcast heroism
My
goes to
point-
like
my
+3 or
point
something.
My point that a single feat that gives you +4, that doesn't overlap with that much stands.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yes, it
There's
seems...
definitely a lot of things that give you very big bonuses in 4E, seemingly.
Mhm.
They didn't do a lot to stop people from stacking up on making one really, really strong thing.
God. Look at this. Melee training. Choose an ability other than strength. When you make a melee basic attack using a weapon you are proficient with, you can use that ability instead of strength for the attack roll and the damage roll. It's only a basic attack, so not that powerful, but still, like...
I think the reason why those numbers are so big is I'm just reading Bull Rush. Standard action. Strength versus fortitude. If you succeed, you push the target 1 square.
Yes, you need that feat for it to even be, like, good.
I guess it's to push them... You can't even push them that far.
I'm betting there are other abilities maybe down the road you can pick that key on the bull rush.
Yeah, that sounds very... They have to be on a cliff. You get to shift into the vacated space, but...
They have a feat... Oh, hang on. How about... Sudden Roots. Whenever you hit an enemy with an opportunity attack, that enemy is slowed until... What do you guys think of that?
Ooh.
Yeah!
Wait, that means they get -2 to... Their movement is down to 2, I think, in 4E.
I'm picking Sudden Roots. I like it because it's a every single time it happens ability. Okay. Feats.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sudden Roots. I'm writing it down.
Did it again, Zach. Did it again.
Was this a utility?
I already picked my utility power. This is just like a feat.
Okay.
But the prerequisite
did you
is
hear that we're-
being awarded.
we're playing a Cosmic Encounter this weekend. Isn't that exciting now?
Oh, really?
Yeah. You free on Sunday? Ronald, we could always use another one, right?
No, we got our 5.
Oh, no. I always thought it was a 6-person game. It's only 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I've settled on what I want.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see, I
There's
see.
someone else I haven't invited in a while that I'm trying to...
I understand.
I gotcha, I
probably-
gotcha.
I should probably minimize the amount of time I spend gaming because I got stuff on my plate.
Stuff fine. Busy man,
Yeah.
Nate, I gotcha.
You know what? Do you know what's really frustrating? I
What's
stayed
up?
up all night last night, doing a homework assignment because I thought it would take me a long time, and then sometime this morning I finished it. It took me less time than I expected, so I could have just slept and then did it in the afternoon.
That is a risk.
Yeah.
It's a risk, but I feel kind of robbed GMed.
I hear that.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel the same
I
way,
picked
man.
my
I
stuff.
get you.
Yeah. Okay. Stuff has been picked.
I have the same thing, but not with pulling all-nighters, but instead I'll like take a lot of Adderall, you know, and then I'll figure out the works really easy afterwards, and that sucks. So then, like, it's like, what a waste, you know?
Yeah.
Nate, what was your utility power?
My utility power that I picked is I can't scroll down on my character sheet. Oh, hang on, I see it. Triumphant Vigor is my utility power.
You know, we did today's battle in like half the time.
Yeah, no, I think that
I can't
it's
hear you.
part us getting
Okay.
better.
Or Sean. Everything's jumbled.
Also, that first fight I think was really complicated.
Yeah, I think it's part us
There was
getting
an
better,
awful
part
lot
life
going
being
in.
easier. Part fighter attacks of opportunity are now good. I think
Yeah.
those are the
Yeah, and you had a lot of and you also are able to hit them. Like
Yes.
you had a problem even reaching them in that fight.
we can now roll above a 5, so I think we're doing well.
Well, I meant, you know, you guys didn't have any.
Yeah. Also, we get the chance to roll.
Okay, I think the only ones remaining were people who are going to spend some more time. That's Brendan and Sean. Am I right? Unless there was some more respecking Zach and Raul and Nate might be doing right now.
I don't think so.
I'm done.
I like the character.
Okay. So I think the plan is we're going to go 2 more sessions to see what level 2 is like. This whole adventure, at minimum, we'll see. This whole thing is 13... This adventure is 13 sessions. I just, you know... Sean knows I have a lot on my plate. So...
I know there's a lot on the plate, and
Yeah.
Stuff needs to start falling off at some point.
Including that idea we talked about a day or two ago.
Yeah,
Which is not small at all.
Nothing we talk about these days is small. Because
No.
as soon as we
It's
say,
only
we're
big,
gonna do a small thing to
baby!
teach people the game, it's always like, oh, what do you know? Now we have to deal with 200 people showing up for a small event that was going to teach people the game. How it goes.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so should we kind of think of this being every 2 weeks again? You know, we'll try. I'll check in with you guys
Yeah, we could try that.
Sounds
at
good.
the start of the week that is 2 weeks, like a week and a half from today. I'll check in
What's
with you.
happening 2 weeks from?
Um,
I wonder.
that week, it's like the week of the 28th. It's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward because I'm in Canada at a robotics competition all week.
Oh my god.
Oh, for the entire week of.
Just
Yes.
automate your character. That's what you do.
Well,
You're gonna
we'll
say
see.
automate the robot. I was say, well, we're working on it.
It's just to
All right,
have
it might be
have
3 weeks from today then. But this is our day, right? Thursday?
Sure.
Yeah, Thursdays are good.
All right. Okay, good. I should probably go.
Yeah.
And
Bye-bye.
I will see you guys later, including chat. I think they are still like 10 minutes behind. I'm not sure how to gracefully
Also-
stop this then.
I think one of the 2 people in chat are me, and I don't know who the other person is. There may be someone else within this call, but there isn't much chat to say goodbye to.
Okay, goodbye to ourselves. All right,
Yeah,
there are people who
ourselves.
do tune in though. There are people who watch
There are
the
people that do
recordings.
tune in, and
That
So you know-
the recordings after the live thing. Okay,
Gotcha,
hello
gotcha.
YouTube frogs,
Bye.
and
all right.
goodbye.
Goodbye.